Hey everyone, this is TimeToGrind, bringing you guys Overwatch theories, news, team compositions, and more. Before we begin, I have something small. Most of you guys watching are new to my channel, as is my Overwatch content, and for those of you that were here for my other videos, hopefully you like this Overwatch content, as it takes a lot of time to make and prevents me from making the other videos. Now, a lot of you guys have suggested, instead of 1v1s, you would like videos that talk about how different heroes work together and make a team. So today, I have a team composition called the Turtle Shell. This team comp, as the name suggests, works by setting up shop near a payload or on a point. The stars of this team are Torbjorn, Bastion, Widowmaker, Zenyatta, Symmetra, and Zara. These 6 heroes in the team either contribute to the stopping power of the team or the strength of the team. First, let's go over every hero and see what they bring to the table. First, we have Torbjorn. Torbjorn's main purpose here is the ability to erect turrets and upgrade them into massive hero-melting machines. He also contributes to the tankiness of his team with his armor packs, which when picked up, gives the user armor. Also, the only way he can upgrade his turret is by picking up scraps off of the dead bodies of enemies and teammates. As all of his teammates are together in a single area, he can collect scrap conveniently and effortlessly. His ult MOLTEN core gives him a tremendous amount of armor and scrap and allows him to build an attack at a faster rate for a limited time. This gives Torbjorn the opportunity to create a level 3 turret within seconds. Next we have Bastion. Bastion is also here mainly for one of his abilities. Bastion can switch into a siege mode where he becomes a stationary powerhouse protected by a forward-facing shield equipped with a Gatling gun. This allows Bastion to protect hallways and choke points extremely well by preventing enemies to move forward. Also, his ult is extremely helpful at protecting his team. Bastion can turn into a mobile tank able to dish out massive damage. Bastion could use this not only to protect the turtle shell even better, but also to push back enemy lines. Bastion can also heal himself whenever he is not in combat due to his self-repair ability. After defending a successful push from the other team, he can heal himself and be ready for the next wave of attackers. Widowmaker is here for similar reasons as Bastion and Torbjorn. However, she executes this task extremely different. Instead of bunkering down and berating the enemies with tons of bullets, she uses her grappling hook to get to hard-to-get places and constantly picks off threatening enemy heroes using her sniper. This takes pressure off of Bastion and Torbjorn as they have to defend fewer enemies. Widowmaker's sniper can also be fired like an assault rifle if need be. This allows her to defend herself while getting in position. Widowmaker's ult is vital to the turtle shell. Widowmaker's infrared sight allows her and her teammates to see heat signatures of the enemies. This allows her teammates to prepare themselves for an upcoming attack. She gives her allies valuable information of when and where the enemy heroes are. Also, her venom mines can serve for one of two purposes. First of all, she can use these mines to protect herself from incoming attackers that may try to flank her, but she can also place these on choke points to help her teammates. Next, we have the 3 heroes that contribute to the tankiness and the durability of the team. Zenyatta helps the turtle shell in a multitude of ways. First of all, his primary attack orb of destruction can either be fired individually or together after being held down. Zenyatta being able to hold down these and fire them together at doorways or choke points is very helpful as it can do damage to multiple enemies at once. Next, his Orb of Harmony casts an orb over the shoulder of an ally. As long as Zenyatta stays alive, the orb slowly heals the ally. This allows Zenyatta to leave the person he heals in order to help defend. Next, Zenyatta's Orb of Discord fires an orb over an enemy's shoulder. This causes the enemy to take increased damage for as long as he lives. Both of these abilities can be placed on one ally and one enemy at a time. Next is Zenyatta's ult. Zenyatta's Transcendence ability causes Zenyatta to enter an invincible state while massively healing all of his nearby teammates. As the majority of his team would be clumped together in the turtle shell, almost all of his team, if not all, would benefit from his ult. Next, we have Symmetra. Symmetra brings numerous tools to her team. First of all, her photon projector can lock onto enemies while doing little damage over time. However, like Zenyatta's primary, she can hold it down and release a charged energy ball that does high damage, which has the potential to do damage to multiple enemies within a doorway or a hallway. Next is her sentry turrets. Symmetra can set up small turrets that slow enemies that pass by. This allows her team to focus on individual enemies and helps Widowmakers tremendously, as it is easier for her to hit her enemies. Next is her photon shield. Symmetra surrounds an ally with a shield that absorbs damage and lasts as long as the ally is alive. This allows her teammates to become even tankier to allow them to stay in battle longer without dying. Lastly is her teleporter. Symmetra can build a teleporter that links to a starting entry pad at base. This allows her teammates to immediately jump into battle after dying to constantly defend the point or payload. Lastly, Zara's primary unleashes a short-range beam that can also lob an explosive charge to strike multiple opponents, which would be extremely helpful in defending against multiple enemies. Next is her particle barrier. She can place this on herself or allies to absorb fire to enhance the damage and width of her particle canyon. Her ult is extremely helpful and can help wipe out a whole enemy team. Zara's Graviton Surge launches a gravity bomb that draws in enemies and does slight damage over time. This allows the rest of her team to completely crush the enemies while they are immobile. So an example of this could be a room with a doorway pictured here. You could have multiple heroes buffing Bastion while he is firing straight at the enemy, Torbjorn building his sentry on the side to catch enemies off guard, Widowmaker and Symmetra placing their abilities near the opening of a door, and everyone else firing at the entrance. Now, some possible disadvantages to this team comp include heroes with good mobility, as they can break through the choke point and wreak havoc, and also having the enemy focus Bastion, as if Bastion dies, the enemy will be able to get through the choke point a lot easier. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to be notified when more Overwatch content comes out.